Hello everyone, I am the Golden Scouta, and welcome to my Steins Gate 0, Episode 3 review. So just to preface this review, I would best describe this episode as a calm before the storm episode, meaning that this episode didn't have so many dark tones, but whenever this episode ended, it really ramped up everything. It was probably the most heartfelt moment of this entire series so far. But I'll talk about the important story elements that really stood out to me. Of course, the main thing that this episode revolved around was Amadeus Kurisu and the whole thing with the Christmas party. The Christmas party itself was great slice of life goodness, honestly. Just seeing the characters interact in all these funny situations. There were quite a few laugh-out moments for me, but I would say the one that made me laugh out loud the most was whenever that professor was just like, "Obake, you have very beautiful women around here, especially that one. She's very sexy." And then just Obake just comes in with the classic, "But he's a dude." And I don't think that that's ever going to get old, because every single time he's always said that, it's just, I don't know what it is, it's just maybe the phrasing, but it's just always been something that makes me laugh. And just to bring up the whole calm before the storm thing, this episode didn't really pull on the heartstrings as much as the last two episodes, because this is one episode where Obake actually seemed to be alright most of the time. And it was because he was kind of being deluded, as Maho said, by Amadeus Kurisu. I mean, of course they weren't, like, super happy interactions. It was very bittersweet. Like, I mean, I can't help but crack a smile because it is, again, like Kurisu is actually there and talking with Obake and having these conversations with each other that they would normally be having if she was alive. But yeah, what makes it so bittersweet is just at the end of the episode about how Maho is just like, "You're deluding yourself. I told you, Obake, that it's really easy for Amadeus to fool people and delude themselves into thinking that you're talking to the actual person." I mean, just the way that it was delivered at the end of the episode was a whole different story than me actually thinking it, but we'll get to that whenever we get to that. While the whole Christmas party and Obake and Amadeus Kurisu interacting was quite a lot to have on the plate, there is also that plot line with Suzuha that's also being set up. Because it seems like to me that they're setting up something for her to be a really important character again. I mean, Suzuha did say, like, "Obake is going to be coming with me to the future, or to the past, or wherever, in her time machine." I didn't think that she would give up so easily at the beginning whenever Okabe's just like, "No, I don't want to time travel again. I've gone through too much pain." And so, I'm just really wondering how Suzuha and Okabe's interactions are going to be in the future, especially since Obake clearly does not want anything to do with time travel again. And again, I hope that she doesn't get a terrible fate like how she did in the original Steins Gate. Not crossing my fingers, though. But yeah, I think I've gotten most of it out of the way, so let's address the ending. This ending by far pulled on my heartstrings the most out of any scene in this series so far. I know that we're only 3 episodes in, but there were some really heartstring pulling moments in the first 2 episodes. And this one just topped all of those for me. I mean, again, it's just the expressions that Obake has on his face, and also just the amazing voice acting that Okabe's voice actor has, really sells his sorrow. And especially that scream at the end, that blood-curdling scream, basically. Yeah, I felt something there. And it looks like that the whole time travel element is going to be introduced now. Because Obake had those visions of what he usually has whenever he does travel in time. And he seemed to realize what it is. Or unless if he's just having a really elaborate PTSD flashback. I don't know. I guess we'll have to watch the next episode and see exactly what's going to result from that. But again, I have not read the visual novel of Steins Gate 0, so that's why I'm doing so much speculating. And guys, I do appreciate you for not spoiling me on any of these kind of details. But honestly, if I'm guessing, I just think it's him, like, tapping into this new time travel ability. But again, I'm just speculating. And so, I think that that's a good place to end the review for today. It really does seem like Steins Gate Zero is getting the ball rolling way faster than the original Steins Gate, so I'm pretty excited to see what they're going to do next. Because whenever Maho is just like, I'm worried about Okabe, I didn't think that we would get to this point where she confronts him until maybe a later episode, so it really surprised me how they're getting the ball rolling on this series. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be leaving videos at the end of this video. And with that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.